Pandas. Pandas. Pandas, 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 pandas. I got broads in Atlanta. Listen, don't lead an eventer. The credit card and the scammers. Pandas. Welcome to the stream. Good morning, everybody. I'm Bye Bye Money, your host for today. What's today's plan? Simple. Stick to the plan. That's today's plan. Wait for our setups. Don't go on tilt. Pandas. Hope you guys are doing well. Top left of your screen, you can see where my counts are at. Currently got hit a little bit here. Just a little bit. We're down about $400 on the accounts. But Pandas will make it back. We'll get it. We'll get it. That is so simple. Easy. That's easy money. Nice blast off. Yesterday was just a weird day, huh? What a weird day yesterday. The slow grind up, then pushes down, bounces off support, and then slow grind up until finally it just couldn't hold it anymore and exploded. Now we got some chop here, and we have news at 10 o'clock, so we may chop around until then. The news is decently important. It's JOLTS job openings and consumer confidence. The consumer confidence is not really a market mover, but the JOLTS job openings combined with them, it could move the markets. It could move the markets. You know, depending on the algorithms, how they're set up. Let's say like both of them flash like good news or something, and with both of those news events combined, we could have Captain Planet or something like that. Something big could happen. Make sure you scalp that like button. Make sure you guys drop a GM in the chat if you haven't already. Current promo, 71% off using code BBM on Apex. But the kicker is this. The kicker is better than the promo. The kicker is $35 resets. I mean, that's beautiful. Especially if you have the higher account balance, like account sizes, like the 100K, 150K, which is what we're trading now. The 200, 250K, and the 300K. I mean, that really is when you can benefit from those $35 resets. Good morning, Pandas. Good morning, good morning. Good morning, guys. Good morning. Welcome, guys. Welcome to the stream. Let me say good morning to a couple of my pandas here. Bray, good morning. Hugh, good morning. Blacklight, Gypsy, Mainstream, good morning. Everyone coming from the pre-market show. Kyle, great morning, everyone. Ruben Morera, good morning. Welcome back. Turtle Toes, good morning. EK, the panda filter is hilarious. What is so hilarious about my face? There is nothing funny about my face. Welcome, welcome if it's your first time. Thanks for joining. You could be anywhere in the world, so I do appreciate you being here. And speaking of anywhere in the world, we have people all over the world here, so drop a GM in the channel. Also your location, maybe just your country. You know what I mean? You don't have to drop your address, but maybe just the city you're in, something like that. It's actually fascinating when you see pandas connect here. Like the chances of it, like people like from Morocco coming from the same place, or in Africa say, "Oh man, I'm there right now," like just couple miles away from each other. It's incredible to see that happen. Truly, we're a blessed and wide global community here. We are international. Pandas. Good morning, everyone. Joshua goes, "Good morning. Let's do this." That's what I'm talking about. The enthusiasm, the passion. Pandas, can we get an opening hour with some good price action? Is it possible? It's today. We haven't had it in like the last 2 to 3 weeks. Just terrible price action in the first hour of trading. it's the price action starts to blast off during, you know, after stream or even after the regular trading hours, overnight sessions. This is when the price action has been good. Can we just get some nice price action while we're trading here? I like to see like multiple setups, not just one or two, but I see like 5 or 6. Those are the good old days. And we used to get several setups like that. Free paper cuts. Good morning. Welcome back. My long-time viewers, the regulars, the core. Laundry pen. I'm over 3,000 on my 2P accounts. When you suggest me to withdraw right away, as soon as possible. Get your trading days in. Make sure you trade enough days, and you'll be able to withdraw on the 1st, which is on Thursday. So I would say right away withdraw. Withdraw. It depends on how you want to do it, right? If you want to keep your accounts alive, then withdraw minimum. If you're just worrying about the money, then withdraw maximum. Depends on what your strategy is. You know, because you obviously pay, and you know it does take some time to get there. So if you pull out minimum and then continue to trade, you will still be in payout city. Right, you have 2,500 and you'll still be in payout city. Well, little less than payout city, but you know, essentially the idea is you can continue to perpetuate the amount of the requests you can withdraw requests you have. But if you're like, no, I want to protect my bamboo now, then just take out 2,000, and then your accounts will be at $1,000. They're not. I mean, they're tradable. They're definitely tradable. I'm thinking you have the 50K accounts. I mean, the 50K account is the most popular one, so I'm assuming most of you guys have. We do have a trap that triggers here. We do have news at 10 o'clock, Panda, so please be aware. I got 1 day to pass yesterday. Can I still pass in 1 day or is it over? I think it's over. I believe it's over. I think because the 1 day to pass promo, it works for evals that were purchased even before the promo. So I feel like it's just that in that time period, anything past in 1 day or less, or 1 day, 1 day or more, I guess, gets passed. But once the promo's over, I think that like trigger is done. I don't think it's like your account is like a special 1 day promo, like 1 day pass account. That's what I believe. That's why I mean, my developer brain. That's how I imagine it. The rules are being set.
10,000 tick trap.
I would like to withdraw minimum. Then withdraw minimum, good sir. And I wish all the best, and I hope you get to the next withdrawal, and then withdraw after that, and then withdrawal after that, until the end of time. We had an OI pattern on the 10,000 tick chart, and that actually breaks to the upside here. Very interesting. Notice the trading range indicator still saying we're trading range up here. We can come back up easily, right? Saying this is a failed trap. Strong bear bar, no follow through. We'll see here. Give me a second entry long. I'll consider it. Second entry long. Make sure you scalp that like button, pandas. Let's get to 50 likes before market opens. 50 likes before market opens. That'll be amazing. Good morning, everyone. How'd you guys do yesterday? Yesterday was tough. I'd like to know how you guys did. Strong bull bar ending on its high. Could signal reversal here. Daily chart. I'm looking for a big mama here, and I may go heavy. I may go Falcon heavy here on Big Mama. Falcon heavy pandas. Wait, like 3 contracts or something. Turtle toes. Dang, well, it's officially just failed my swing PA. Oh man, how many PAs do you have right now, Turtle toes? If you guys know, yesterday, if you're voting that's bad, I would also put myself in that bad section because everyone saw on stream just how hard it was for me. I got tilted right away. If you guys remember yesterday on stream, something happened with my ninja, and it was it's actually scaring me because when your platform is not reliable, basically, like, for some reason my ninja was on a delay, and I don't know why it goes on a delay like that. It's very, very scary, and basically I'm not showing the true price on my chart, and my price action is behind, and so when I'm entering trades, like, I don't know what's happening. And because of that, I ended up losing a winning trade because I had to, restart my ninja, and that's when the tilt began. I've already just started tilting right away. I knew my mental capital was just absolutely just taken out by that. Exactly, it happened to me Friday as well. It's not good. It's really bad, in fact, and it's actually very scary. So, I've restarted my ninja so many times today just so so it doesn't happen again. But man, oh man, that's scary. Yeah. So I don't know why that keeps happening. It's very, 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 very unreliable, and it makes me very, very hesitant. Market's about to open in 2 minutes, pandas. We have news at 10 o'clock. Please be aware. Please always be aware of news because you do not want to be in a trade without knowing there's news. And boom, your account either gets busted or, let's say, it explodes and actually you make a lot of money. But then Apex comes to you and says, well, that doesn't count because you traded news. You just don't want either to happen, to be honest. Yep, news at 10. It's gonna be consumer confidence and also Jolt's job opening. So Jolt's job opening is actually the one that could really move the markets, but even more so, the consumer confidence, it could actually move the markets a lot. The big kahuna is tomorrow, though, right, with the FOMC. You have FOMC tomorrow at 2 p.m. and a couple news items before then. So you got Fed funds rate, FOMC, and the FOMC press conference, which is like, it's been a while, right? And this is going to be basically the first Fed funds rate. So people pretty much know what's going to happen. I think people are probably more interested in the conference because they want to know what Jerome Powell's going to say. They want to see if they get any hints if they're going to raise rates or not next time. Because when they lower rates, pandas, I don't know. It could be. I just don't know. I don't know what's gonna happen to the market. It's just gonna move. It's gonna move. It's gonna move one way or the other. I've heard a couple of things. I've heard, like, sometimes when they lower interest rates, the first thing you think about is actually the market should explode to the upside. But in the short term, oftentimes when they lower interest rates, the market actually goes down. The market goes down for a little bit because lowering interest rates typically is a sign of a weak economy, where the government is trying to stimulate it, so they lower the interest rates. So sometimes it does, in the short term, go down, but ultimately it does go up because of the stimulus. I will be taking Big Mama here, pandas, if it does trigger. Maybe a trap trade too. Let's see. Let's see if we get the trap. I mean, we got news, so wouldn't be surprised if we bounce around a little bit. I would like to take Big Mama after the news or because of the news. I do not want to take it before the news, especially like if it just kind of goes up straight up like this. feel like it'll be overextended and darn. And the volume probably wouldn't be there because people are just waiting for news to happen. I just don't know, Candace. At least that's what it is for me. Ah, man. I want to take Big Mama, but I don't know, Pandas. What do I do? Ruben says lower rate versus higher rates. Which one combats inflation? Definitely higher rates combat inflation. By all means. But yeah. We're pretty much back at the previous day's close. I hope it hangs out here for a little bit onto the news so I can actually take a nice news trade. But I am tempted to take a trap trade. It's just, if the trap trigger, I feel like I don't know if it'll even touch the 20 MA. Hansman, good morning. Wayne Bicknell, good morning. Good morning. Okay, Pandas. What do here? What do? What to do? Trap trade. Do I like it? Too far away from 20 May. Sitting on my paws. No rush here, Pandas. Hey, what's today's plan? Is stick to the plan. That's the plan. The plan is always to stick to the plan. GC Burke, good morning. Mawashi, good morning. Welcome, guys. Welcome. Jeff. Morning. Jeff. Such a common name, but I don't know if I've seen this name before. Probably have. It's such a common name that it's uncommon. Like, everyone has, like, an alias or, like, you know. But this guy's name is just Jeff. Hefe. Big Hefe here. Make sure you scalp that like button, Pandas. Let's get as many Pandas here as we possible. Ooh, trap trades look better now. Looking better as we get closer to support. Am I lagging again? The market already like rocket upwards without me. I've been watching your channel for a while. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. I appreciate that a lot. What the? What we do? What we're doing? Yes. I am definitely lagging here. Something is wrong with my ninja, and I absolutely hate it. Pandas, give me a second here. Give me a second. I hate this. Alright, Pans. I think we're okay. You know what I'm gonna do from now on, Pandas? I'm gonna connect to my actual live account. And I hope that fixes it. I hope that fixes it. I'm gonna connect to my live account from now on. When you connect to your live account versus Rhythmic, which connection does the data come from? Like, how does it choose? What priority? Like, what does it get prioritized? I don't know. This trap does work out kind of nicely here. Regardless, I'm okay with skipping it. Let's hope it stays. Let's hope it stays synchronized. Cause this is really nerve-wracking when it doesn't. Like, it's just super unreliable. I'm connecting to the live now, and hopefully that fixes things. Yeah, hopefully it fixes things. I don't know though. I don't know. The main way I can tell is if my 5-minute chart timer stops, right? It doesn't proceed to the next bar. That's kind of like the main way I can find out for myself, at least. Good morning, everyone. Make sure you scout that like button. Appreciate everyone here. Pandas, we are just waiting. News at 10 o'clock, and we are kind of doing what happens typically when there's news, which is kind of nothing. I mean, we did trigger a nice reversal, right? Push above the 20 May, and I was like, I would rather do a second entry long here, but this ends up triggering a trap trade, which is enough for a scalp, like a little scalp here, like a 1-to-1 trade. But not enough for me. Plus, I couldn't even trade because my charts are off. Let's see if my charts stay synced here. I hope they do. You can pick which data you can. How? How does one do that? Can you really? Oh. Oh. Whoa, you can do it. I see it. Wow. All right. All right, I'll set that up later. Thanks for that. I appreciate that free paper cuts. Okay, I think we're good now. I think our charts are good now, right, Pandas? Doesn't it seem okay? Maybe whatever you connect to first, it will draw that data. If you don't set up that setting. That's what makes sense to me. Alright, Pandas, we got news. 20 minutes. I want Big Mama here. I really want Big Mama. And I want to go heavy in it. I want to go Falcon heavy. Joe Dallas, Panda. Panda. Panda, 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 Panda. I got broads in Atlanta. Doesn't Dublin and the Fanta. Scare cars and scammers. Rumor says inflation is at 3.5%. Target is 2%. Rates is at 5.3%. It used to be average 1.6%, which I think is weird since we're still going up. Doesn't higher rates hurt business and general life? Yes, it does. Well, it depends. Yes, it does. But also, no, it doesn't. Inflation also hurts, right? Inflation hurts everyone as well. If you notice, pandas on the daily chart, we have a 1-to-1 risk reward on this inside bar, and it's at this green line. Yet we still haven't touched it. Most likely we'll touch it with this super strong bull bar. You're thinking by all means this is going to try to test or get to this target here. At least that's what I'm thinking. Is that what you're thinking? That's what I'm thinking. Okay, we're just chilling here. No rush. No need to force anything, pandas. We're just hanging out here. Enjoying each other's company. Hope you guys are doing well. Who you guys are rooting for in the Super Bowl? NFL's rigged, entertainment only. After watching the Ravens game, I feel like that game was really sus to me. There were a lot of pass interference calls that were not called, and man, I don't know. Although the Ravens did self-implode, they basically defeated themselves. So many penalties, but the reffing did not help them at all, right? Like, there are a lot of pass interference calls that I feel like were big game changer moments. I mean, the game was so close, so Taylor Swift will win. I guess that's good for business if Taylor Swift wins, because then you get like a bunch of like maybe other people come and I don't know, watch the Super Bowl who normally don't. I don't know. Does that make you want to watch football? If you never watched football, but Taylor Swift is there in the stands, does that all of a sudden make you want to watch football? Does that affect you at all? Travis Kelce, MVP, he proposes after the game. Oh, man, that would be interestingly sus. Because he can only propose if they win. If they don't win, then it's like, you can't propose. Like, that's so awkward if you propose after a loss, losing the Super Bowl. But then it's kind of weird that if he wins, then he planned it, and it's like, I don't know. He says, my wife and daughter now only watch to see glimpses of Taylor. Wow. Taylor has big hits. Okay. I thought you wrote something else. I'm not going to say what I thought you wrote, but I just thought you wrote something else. Taylor has big hits. Got it. Market just hanging out inside bar on a 5-minute chart. Joe Dallas, big hits and small stars. She has 2 big hits. Boys will be boys. I don't know what you guys are thinking. I don't know what you mean by stars. The word I was thinking was fits. She has big fits. Like she's like you know, an emotional person. Ooh, my bad. That's fake news. Let me change that. Nightbot is spreading some fake news. It was either fits or the S word. Taylor has big fill in the blank. What do you think about news? I think that if we hit Big Mama, I'm going Falcon heavy on Big Mama with news. Let's go. I'm just hoping Big Mama doesn't trigger before news. What happened to ships? Yeah, she probably does have big ships. Oh, I pattern on the 10K chart breaking to the upside, looks like. Alright, this looks very bullish. Oh, I pattern if it breaks to the upside. Good chance it explodes to the upside here. Almost want to take that trade, but I'm sitting on my pause here. What's his name? NJ? He always talked about his bowel movements. I think it was NJ. He would always just pop in the chat and just talk about his bowel movements and like leave. That's all he would talk about. Was it NJ? I think it was NJ. I forget. I think it was like one of those like 2-letter usernames. I mean, at least he's engaging with the chat. 10 a.m. news, yes sir. It's Jolt's job openings and consumer confidence. Jolt's job openings does have the potential to move the market 10 points in one way or the other. We'll just see though. It's not the most reliable news event. The FOMC statement tomorrow is going to be the bigger one, right? FOMC tomorrow with Fed funds rate. That's at 2 p.m. and 2:30 at the conference. I think the conference is probably going to make the market move more than the statement, because everyone knows what the statement's going to be. Or everyone knows what the Fed funds rate's going to do. It's going to stay the same, right? They're not going to raise or lower. But people want to hear, when will they start? They know it's going to lower, that it's going to lower this year. They just want to know when. And so they're going to be on the lookout for what Jerome Powell says in the press conference to figure out. Is he going to give any innuendos about the rates going up or down? That's what everyone's waiting for, essentially. Where do you find the news? Forex Factory. It's probably my go-to website for news. News in about 10 minutes, pandas. I hope Big Mama doesn't trigger. I want to enter Big Mama here. I hope it doesn't trigger before news, because I don't think I want to enter before news. Because I'm most likely have to hold it into the news. And I do not want to hold the trade into news. Okay, getting a nice little push up here. I think this has potential to really explode to the upside. because of 10,000 tick, right? OII pattern, right? Outside, inside, inside bar. It just means that we're in breakout mode, right? It's just a small triangle. It's a triangle on a smaller time frame, but basically it is, right? An inside bar is essentially a bar that is completely inside the previous bar, so OII pattern, right? Both of these are inside bars. So that means it's just about to probably explode. And the way you trade is you put a limit order, stop limit order here, whichever side it breaks, that's the way it goes. And then you have your risk, a one-to-one risk on the other side, right? You put your stop right here. It's simple. It's a simple setup, simple trade, really easy to manage. But essentially that's what's happening here. I'm just gonna wait to news though. And I'll wait for Big Mama here. I'll probably go maybe 3 contracts. I'll do 3 contracts. I'll take one at 2.5. I'll take one at 5, and I'll run the rest. I'll run the last one. How about that? NQ stuck in 20 for 20-point range, 20 minutes. Yeah. I mean, if you think about it, we have news coming up, so it makes sense. It makes sense to me at least. Also, if you want to know where news is, if you join the Discord, there's a channel in the Discord in the link or in the description. It's free for anyone to join. Where I post the news for upcoming 2 weeks. Every single week, I'll post the news for the upcoming 2 weeks, and that'll be there for you guys for quick access. $50K accounts are sleeping. Rest in peace. RIP. All right. I mean, I wouldn't mind if the news triggers Big Mama. It's usually nice jet fuel for Big Mama to work out. John Adden says, "Yo, BBM, when can you hook us up with that 90%?" Once I make once I do $90,000 in payouts, I'll hook you up. Okay, news in about 5 minutes. I really just don't want Big Mama to trigger prematurely here. That's all I'm asking for, so I can enter with news. That's all I want. That's all I want for Christmas. Come on. Let's get it. 5 minutes. Just hold. Hold! Hold! Hold. Hold the line. Hold the line. So second entry long here now forming. Okay. 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 This is looking juicy, pandas. It's looking real juicy right now. It's just like getting ready to explode. That's it's just ready. It's just about to explode, pandas. This is getting ready. It's trying to lull you to sleep, and all of a sudden it's gonna explode. I just hope it doesn't explode before news. Hold the line! Hold the line! No, don't trigger it, please. 3 more minutes. That's all I'm asking. 3 more minutes. Do not trigger Big Mama. Do not trigger Big Mama. 3 minutes. Give me 3 minutes. Come on. Panic, you guys ready for Big Mama here? Get ready for the explosion. 2 more minutes, pandas. Hold the line! Hold the line! Where's that from? I know you guys know where that's from. Three hundred. I'm about to ban you. I'm gonna ban you, Hugh. You get a timeout for that. Brave. I'm also gonna ban you. Goodness. Actually, no. It is also. Actually, you know what? Is it also? Sorry, you're gonna hear this USB removing and plugged in again. I'm getting lots of issues here. Alright, Bravehearts, I realized there are 2 movies where Mel Gibson yells, hold, right? Either hold the line or hold. Braveheart and The Patriot. It's almost similar. It's like the exact same thing. Pandas. We got 30 seconds. I think we're good. I'm going to just have it here so it can enter in if it does trigger. I think news is going to bring it up. I'm not going to be in the trade during news, but I will be in it after the news. So I think we're okay here. Braveheart is you're right. It is original. You're right. But I was saying hold the line. I didn't say hold. I said hold the line. 3, 2, 1. Explosion. Okay. Explosion to the downside. I thought we were gonna get Big Mama to trigger here. I guess not. It's wiggling. It's wiggling. Okay, 5-minute chart. Coming back down to the 20 EMA, it looks like. 20 EMA to test a 20 EMA. It still has not filled the gap yet. Interesting. Touches the 20 EMA here on the 5-minute chart. Oh man, I thought we could get Big Mama. Guess not. Well, it's all good, pandas. Moving on, we'll look for a setup now. I thought we were gonna get Big Mama. I was ready for Big Mama if it does trigger, but it didn't, so. Big push down, actually. Am I looking for a short trade down? You could have passed a 50K account with this news. Strong bear bar ending near its low on the 10,000 tick chart. Gladiator 2. Is Russell Crowe still gonna be like... Well, Russell Crowe's dead. He died. Did he die? This line is a 240 SMA. I always had the 20 SMA, or sorry, 20 EMA and the 240 SMA. The reason why I have the 240 SMA is because it's the 1 hour 20 SMA. So I like to have it on my charts because oftentimes when it gets near it, it will start to annoyingly go into a trading range here and just chop around for a while. Sorry if I ruined Gladiator for anyone, but if you haven't watched it already, I think it's a little too late. It's like telling you the ending of The Sixth Sense. You know, it's all good now. You can do it, right? Bruce Willis is actually a woman. I mean, that's a twist at the end. But if you didn't know that, then you know it's not my fault. What is like the time period that it is allowable in order for you to kind of ruin an ending of something? What is the appropriate amount of time that has to pass? Is it like 1 month? I feel like nowadays it's like 1 week. Social media, this news flies. Information has never gone faster. Has gotten out faster than ever before. The social media. $60 seconds. That's as fast as Nicolas Cage can steal a car. What was the car at the end of Gone in 60 Seconds that Nicolas Cage tries to steal? What is his unicorn? Shelby. Yep. 67 Shelby GT 500. That's an easy one, huh? That's an easy one. We have a second entry short forming here. I don't know. I don't know what to make of it. Do I like it? Maybe with a good signal bar I'd be tempted, but it's just hard to say, to be honest. Such a strong push down like this, you're thinking one more push down. Typically that does happen. Eleanor. That's like the bonus answer. Eleanor. What was the code name given? Who was the main girl actress in Gone in 60 Seconds? Angelina Jolie. She had like dreads. I think she was like at her prime at the time. Actually, prime might have been like Tomb Raider for Angelina. What was Angelina Jolie's prime? I say Tomb Raider. I'm not gonna take a second entry short here. This doesn't look good. Almost tempted to take a trap trade here instead. She was a 10 and Gone in 60 Seconds. Jane Saint's Waldo. What's Waldo? Alright, Angelina Jolie or Scarlett Johansson. Alright, forget about the Super Bowl poll. We already know who's going to win. Chiefs are going to win. They're just too good. They're just at another level. I had to figure out how to spell Scarlett Johansson. She has like random like double letters. Blacklight. Drop the ball on the news. Dang it, Bobby. Is that like oh, what's that show called? In Texas. Oh, what's that show called? Dang it, Bobby. King of the Hill, thank you. Oh, I was about to go crazy if I couldn't remember that. I was about to lose it. Let's attempt this reversal here. If we can get in, I guess not. Okay, guess not. King of the Hill. Why couldn't I remember that? I'm losing it, Pandas. I'm losing it. King of the Hill. I'm just hanging out here. Looks like a trading range. Second entry long triggers on the 5-minute chart, right off the 20 EMA. Nice bull bar, inside bar actually, breaks to the upside. My friend's wife looks just like Scarlett Johansson, and we always joke that we can save her from him. You will be doing everyone a service. I live for trivia nights. I'm filled with useless information. Should we just make this like a trivia slash trading channel because price action is so trash in the opening hour? Has been trash for the last 2-3 months. Jeez Louise. Most I might take a set. Feels like entry long here. I don't know. This looks bullish to me. This actually looks bullish to me right now. Right, look at the 5-minute chart. Usually, I use the 5-minute chart as my main compass. If you're kind of confused about everything, 5-minute chart is like the standard for me. I try not to trade opposite of the 5-minute, and we have a strong bull bar, right? OI pattern. Bottom of a potential trading range coming off of support off the 20 MA here after a big push up, and is creating this kind of flag essentially. We have a flag going on here on the 5-minute, so I just feel like this actually looks a bit bullish to me. A bit bullish. I could be wrong, but this is what it looks like. But I understand, right? You got a strong push down. You're looking for another leg down. That also makes sense to me. They're both, I don't know. Second entry long. Shall we dance? I'll take one contract here. Just see what happens. I cannot take a second entry long that looks like this though. It's a really bad signal bar. You know what? The fail second entry long might actually look pretty decent here.
$10,000 tick trap.
Gonna go long here, good signal bar. Let's see what happens. Not good follow through. You almost know exactly what's gonna happen here. It's almost immediate. Might be a trap trade here. I'm shooting for the stars.
10,000 tick trap.
I'm shooting for the stars. Oh, this trap triggers then touche. Touche. I was wrong. It ended up becoming a really nice signal bar. I felt like, all right, decent signal bar to go long. But that traps right away. It's going to get me, huh? Unfortunately. It's all good, though. We move on. Touche. I mean, it ended up being a good trap trade, I guess. You kind of knew right away, huh? I mean, how far will it go? Maybe I didn't hold a proper swing here. Now, if I want to set up, I need a higher low setup. If I still want to go long, I gotta get higher low at least. That or take the H4 on the 5-minute chart. Darn, reverses right away after stops me out. It's just unfortunate. Just reverses right away, just to take me out. Like one more push down. Give me a higher low, I'll take it. I'll take a higher low here. Also take it with 2 contracts. I don't feel bad about taking 2 contracts here. With a higher low setup. I think it's a good setup. Give me a higher low, I'll take it. My premise was right, but my timing was off. My swing, I didn't have the correct swing. Stop loss. Should probably been down here for a good swing stop loss. I'll still take a higher low here. If we can get it. If we can get a higher low. That'd be a blessing from above, I think. Or a curse from below, who knows. See how tricky that is, right? The trap trades, right? The second entry long fails, but also the trap fails. So we got a double failure here. So even if you took this trap trade, you might have squeezed out 2 points, but I don't know. It's just tricky here, right? Takes out the second entry longs, also takes out the traps. All right, let's get the higher low setup, pandas. Let's get it. I don't like it. I don't want to do it with this big wick, but
$10,000 tick trap.
It's a terrible signal bar. It could be a, I mean, it could just be a trading range day getting ready for tomorrow. The reason why I have 3 contracts set up here is because I see a setup on every single chart. I see a setup in every single chart right now. I see it on the 10K, the 2,000, and also the 5-minute. Right, 10,000, right? Trap to the upside. 5-minute, also H4 setup. Higher low H4 setup. I don't know what to make of this, Panis. I mean, is this just bearish? We still have the higher low getting ready here. Absolutely incredible. Ah. Proper swing trade here. Let's do it this time. Let's do it right this time, Pandas. Proper swing trade here. We'll take the main out here and we'll run the rest. This is the proper swing. If this low gets taken out, Pandas, then for me, for certain, my premise is wrong, and it is what it is. Right. I think at least we could be in trading range, right near the bottom, bouncing up back to the top. If we break this low, I feel like at that point we might just be in a downtrend. I don't know. That's just my premise. That's how strong my premise. That's like the strength of my premise. That's where it's gonna be. That's gonna be like the final straw. Again, the reason why I'm taking 3 contracts is because I see setup on three charts here. This might get me here. Maybe a little too eager. Maybe a little too eager here. The higher low. I was waiting for the higher low for a while, but it triggers beneath the 20 EMA, but off the 240 SMA. Kind of like what I mentioned, when this EMA and this SMA start to converge, it gets really choppy, like it's doing now, unfortunately. I'm just hoping the 5-minute stays above the 20 EMA. That's what I'm hoping for. This is where my bullish premise is coming from, that we stay above the 20 EMA on the 5-minute chart. But when we break this low, I feel like at that point it's kind of too late, and it's just, that's when my premise I know is done. It's kaput. Second entry short here.
$10,000 tick trap.
It's a strong bear bar. This could be it. Yeah, I think I'm dead here. Darn, another big loss today. After yesterday's loss, another big loss. Like, I gotta hold it for my premise, right? Like, if I have a premise, I gotta hold it until I feel like my premise is broken, and it's broken when we break this low here, in my opinion. If that pivot low is broken, there's no reason for me to stay. Alright, I'm out. With slippage. It would come with slippage too. Darn! Another 800 loss day today. Pandas cannot win. Darn it. Whew. Alright. The higher low triggering beneath the 20 MA should have just stopped me from entering. The choppiness, I don't know. It's confusing to me. I just feel like this could be a downtrend now. Like, my premise of it being like a bull trend now, I don't know how long it can last. Could be one of those take me out again and then just reverse off of my stop loss. Looks like what's happening here. Darn. I mean, I thought it was a trading range. And I thought I was near the bottom. I was trying to get back to the top of the trading range, right on the 5-minute. So this is why I went long here, but maybe I was too much in the middle. I'm trying to trade this like a trading range, because that's what I feel like that's what it is. But we just broke beneath all of the lows, right, on the 5-minute chart. We're making a wedge bottom here at this point. 1, 2, 3 pushes down. Could lead to a nice uptrend here again. So force takes me out with slippage. I mean, what's my setup? Higher low setup here. Wait for the 5 minutes to actually trigger the H4. Or are we just in a straight up downtrend now? Goodness gracious, it's too confusing. It's ultra confusing for me right now.
$10,000 tick trap.
I'm a sucker. I might as well. One last long. That's it for me. If this doesn't work, pandas. It's just, it is what it is. If this doesn't work, it is what it is. I guess I'll take a higher low here as well. We lost 4 points there. Hopefully we can gain 4 points here. I hit the higher low here. Or I could wait for the trap trade. $10,000 tick trap, perhaps here. Actually, a good short to take, in my opinion. Higher low here. I don't know, pandas. I have to risk it one way or the other. It really starts to blast off now without me. Literally tick shots me here. Not tick shots me, but takes my stop loss out here. Takes my stop loss out here. I'll take a trap trade here. Fail second just short. That'll be my only setup. And I'll go with 3 contracts. Thinking it's confluence with all the other time frames. It's a good signal bar for a short trade, actually, right there. I'll take a 1 contract here. It's risky because it'll be an outside bar reversal. I'll have it primed up just in case it's not an outside bar reversal, but right now it looks like an outside bar reversal if it does reverse here. If this doesn't trigger, I may take the short trade on the 10,000 tick chart to go short. Big time short. Last trade attempt here, pandas. My last long here. My last long attempt. And we'll use this as our stop loss. Thoughts and prayers, pandas. Thoughts and prayers right here, pandas. This is it. This is my last attempt. Let's see what happens.
$10,000 tick trap.
The trap on a 10,000 tick chart scares me right now. I feel like I gotta skunk it at that trap. 10,000 tick trap. I gotta skunk it at the 10,000 tick trap. I do not like the 10,000 tick trap here. Man, the 10,000 tick trap triggers. This gonna be, it could be really strong downtrend. Or it could do another thing, right? Like basically stop hunt me and then go up again. It could do that again. It could do that all day to me. It has happened before. You know what? With that being said, I'm just gonna make this my last trade, regardless of what happens. I have good reason to think that this will go long. We're in trading range. We're at the bottom of the trading range. We had failed breakouts at the bottom of it. 5 minute, we have a gap to fill, right? Hasn't filled yet. We have an H4 on the 5 minute chart. We haven't closed beneath the 20 EMA this entire time on the 5 minute chart. So I have a pretty good premise of why I want to go long here. Plus a trap trade on the 2000 tick. Plus I'm tilted, so everything looks good to me. I'm not gonna celebrate yet. I need a solid bull bar for me to start getting excited. I need like a really solid bull bar just to break through everything here. It has to be soon. In my opinion, real soon. That's not what I want to see. That is not what I want to see. That's the opposite of what I want to see. Okay. Give me a strong bull bar. I'll be excited. That's something to be excited about. If we have strong bull bar, pandas, can we get it? It's okay. It's okay. It's workable. We can work with that. We can work with that, right, pandas? I think we can work with that. Also, wedge bottom on the 5 minute chart. Right, 1, 2, 3 hits. Wedge bottom off the 20 EMA. It's workable. It's workable. Okay, that's not what I want to see, right? This trap essentially fails, has already failed by reversing here. This trap has failed. I'm going to trigger the trap on 10,000 tick chart still. This could be just bouncing off the previous day's close. Not giving us a nice reversal off of it. That could easily happen as well. Yeah, it's looking bad now. Ah, it'll be one of those days. I may have to shut it down after this. Mental capital, need to preserve it for tomorrow. Again. Jeez, it's bad. Big pain today. Big pain. Trap about a trigger on 10,000 to chart. That could really reverse the market. I mean, that could really push the market down. I mean, it could. Wouldn't be surprised if it did. Almost want to take the trap on a 10K chart now. Almost. No, I'll just get hit. It is what it is. But 10K trap looks good. Looks good for a nice move down. It's just like we haven't closed beneath the 20 EMA at all one time on the 5-minute chart. So I felt like it was bullish. Like it felt pretty bullish here. Right, bottom of the trading range on the 5-minute chart. At least get to the top of the trading range. So I'm thinking. But the trap on the 10K chart, this could be the end. Could be a flush down after that. Yeah. It's going to be a big move down. I feel it. I feel it, Panda's a big move down on this trap. It's not good. It's not good, Pandas. That's not good. That just triggered. Almost just want to take my losses here and just move on next to my next setup. Salvage myself from losing this like high percentage loss here. Well, I said this will be my last trade no matter what. So Pandas, we're staying in it. We're gonna stay in it, Pandas. Jeez. What a tough day. I mean, just no setups, nothing really working out, getting tick shotted, where I stop hunted, and it's just been the last 3-4 weeks, Pandas. Like, we just cannot get a good opening hour. Clean setups. We get all these weird setups. I get a second entry long here. It just fails. That trap fails as well. It's just like failures everywhere. It's just super frustrating. I just cannot. Is that too much to ask for, Pandas? A good opening, good setups, good volatility, and where I feel like I gotta make all my content. Like, this is where I gotta make all my content. So I gotta take these trades now. It's just super frustrating. Like, if I really wanted to trade, I just wouldn't trade at all. And I'll just see you guys and do nothing for, the last 3 months. I'll just have done nothing in the opening hour. Take virtually 0 trades. Goodness gracious. It is what it is, though, Pandas. I take full responsibility for of losing this trade if I lose it. It is what it is. I mean, look at the 5-minute chart. How choppy, like, just one, two, look how small these bodies are. Like, just, what in the world is going on right now, Pandas? It's just a dirty market. It's just a dirty market here. Strong bear bar. Brace to the downside here. Some follow through on that bear bar. This is it. GG's, Pandas, GG's. I'm praying right now, Pandas. This is my strategy. Pray. I think this is the proper stop loss to use if I were going to swing this anyways. So I'll take the hit here. Maybe just too heavy on the contracts, 3 contracts. It's just unfortunate. Just can't get any good setups. Can't get any good price action in the opening hour. Instead, you get this super nasty choppiness, multiple failed traps, and I guess it makes sense the day before FOMC to look like this. It happens often, I guess. I should know better. I should really know better by now. Not to trade so heavy pre-FOMC days. Yeah? Maybe actually a good short to take here. Maybe I should reverse it. I don't like reversing my trades. But if I am going to reverse it, this should be a time to reverse it here.
Target filled.
Reversing my trade. It just looks so bad. It just looks so bearish now. If I get ping-ponged here, that's just what it is. Trap triggers here. You know what, Pandas? I'm out. I'm out. Forget it. I can't. If I can even get out. Can I even get out? It just tick shots me everywhere I go. I'm out. I don't care. I'm done. Pandas, I'm done. I can't. I try to reverse my trade. It doesn't even go the way I want it to go. I'm done, Pandas. I can't. I cannot trade days like this. It's just so frustrating. Look at the 5-minute chart, Pandas. Like, why can't our opening hours, why is our opening session so bad every single time, Pandas? Can we just get a nice opening hour for once, please? That's all I ask for. Pandas. It's just impossible to trade this market. So hard. It's just not it for me. All right, Pandas. I'm gonna call it. I'll see you guys tomorrow, bright and early. FOMC day tomorrow. Make sure you keep track of the news. Write it down. Put in your calendars. We got big news tomorrow. Whoo! I'm Pandas. Tilted. News starts at 8:15 a.m. with the non-farm employment, 8:30 a.m. for the employment cost index, then 2 p.m. for the Fed funds rate FOMC statement, and also 2:30 p.m. for FOMC person. Remember, there's big news tomorrow, so please be aware of that. I'll see you guys bright tomorrow. I'm done for today. It is what it is, and you gotta recognize that. I'm tilted. I'm ultra tilted again. So I'll see you guys tomorrow, Pandas. 9 o'clock for pre-market, 9:15 for the mainstream. Hope to see you guys there. That being said, Pandas, happy trading. God bless. Bye.